Hello, hello, hello. So today I'm going to be giving my early thoughts on the Ninja Turtle decks, just from a few of their cards that have been revealed through the question and answer session from Restoration Games, as well as their abilities and their health and sidekicks. I'm just going to give my thoughts on each character, and this first one is going to be Leonardo. Alright, so Leonardo is a move 2 melee fighter. He has 16 health, and he has Splinter as the sidekick, who's also melee. And Splinter has 9 health. So Leonardo's ability is at the start of your turn, you can move any fighter one space. So this can be any fighter, not just your fighter. So you can use it to move opposing fighters as well. It's going to be really cool. Splinter has 9 health. So he's going to be very tanky, I'm assuming. He has as much health as the Huntsman, so he's tied for the most health of our sidekick in the game right now. I'm assuming he's going to play a little bit like Oda, with being all about positioning. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few flanking cards in his deck, where you have to be flanked. I think he's going to rely a lot on positioning, and Splinter is going to rely a lot on Splinter, I'm guessing. I mean, if he has flanking cards, he'll need Splinter Live, which is probably why Splinter has 9 health. So the 2 cards for Leonardo that were revealed were Leonardo Leads was the first one, which is, it's a scheme. You move any fighter up to 3 spaces and draw a card. So it's like Command the Storms for King Arthur's deck, but it's only one fighter instead of all the fighters, but you also draw a card afterwards. So now if you're planning on moving your own fighters, you might as well just boost with this card, because you'll draw a card anyways, boost, and then you can move both your fighters instead of just one of your fighters up to 3. So the main thing you're going to want to be using this card for is moving opposing fighters. Maybe they're hiding behind a sidekick, or multiple sidekicks, or someone with multi-sidekicks. So this can be a great way to stop opponents from hiding, maybe if they're on low defense, like, I don't know, Sun Wukong, maybe he doesn't have a good defense, hiding behind his clones, or Electra hiding behind her hand ninjas, anything like that. So this is going to be a really good card, good for moving around the opposing fighter especially. Yeah, and I almost forgot, Leonardo Leads is a 4 boost. So if you're using this to boost your movement, you can move each of your fighters 6 spaces. So yeah, there's no way you're going to be wanting to use this on one of your own fighters to move one of them 3 spaces and draw a card, when you could boost with this, move each of your fighters 6 spaces and draw a card. So you're only going to want to use this on opposing fighters unless you're boosting with it. Alright, so Leonardo's second card that was revealed was Fearless Leader. Fearless Leader is a 3 value attack card, any. So Splinter and Leonardo can use it. And its ability is, during combat, this card's value is +2 for each other friendly fighter adjacent to the opposing fighter. So if you're just playing in a 1v1 competitive game, this card can be a max of 5 if you have both your fighters adjacent to the opposing fighter. If you do this in a team game, depending on if you do a 2v2, depending on how many fighters your teammate has, like if they're a solo fighter, this card could be a 7. If they have a single sidekick, this card would be a 9. If they have multiple 1 health sidekicks, and you can get a board where you can really surround them, it can be really big. If you have Squirrel Girl as a teammate, and you get Squirrel Girl, Leonardo, Splinter, and all 8 squirrels around the opposing fighter, that's going to be a 23 value attack. 23. That's could be insane. But for 1v1, it's an okay card. It's average. It can be a 5 attack. That's it. It's decent. It's kind of like Fire and Flame, I think it's called, from Oda's deck, where if the opposing fighter's flanked, this card's value is 5. This is kind of like that, because you have to have them flanked, really to be able to get the effect which makes it a 5. So the only thing that makes this card better than Oda's is if you're playing with more than 1v1, like in a team game, it can be stronger, unlike Oda's where it's a 5 at max. Yeah, overall I think Leonardo is going to be a very fun but very high skill character. It's going to depend a lot on positioning, and just by the looks of it, I feel like he's going to be a pretty strong fighter. I feel like he's going to be Oda if Oda was actually good, the new Oda, you might say. I just feel like, which I'm happy for, because I really liked Oda. Unfortunately, Oda's just not very good in a 1v1. He's only really good in adventures or in a team game. But I think Leonardo's going to be very fun, a more 1v1 version of Oda, which I think is going to be really cool. And yeah, those are my early thoughts on Leonardo, just from the few cards that were revealed in his ability and sidekick. By the time you finish watching this video, there's probably 3 other videos of all the other turtles. So yeah, go watch those. See ya.